Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Alicia Ying, your sweet psychic strategist and new earth architect that is here to help you have it all because you deserve to have it all. Today's video is a tarot forecast, like energy of the week for Monday, October 27th through Sunday, November 2nd, 2025. Because Halloween is this week, I thought I would bring out these two decks, which is the Tarot de la Nuit and the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. I honestly really wanted to use this one, but Spirit was like, this one has messages. Like, this deck was just like, I have messages, so we'll just kind of use both. I'm not even going to cut it. It's just going to be one straight video. So let's go ahead and tune in, dive in, and let's just see what Spirit wants us to know. Okay, that's really interesting. It's like, start with this deck, and then we can do this one for fun. All right, fine. Oh gosh. So I don't know about you, but like, ever since Scorpio season started on the 22nd of October or 23rd, I feel like I have been like I have been through initiation after initiation every single day. And it has been, I'm just going to say transformative. Sometimes it was painful, sometimes it was not, but the clarity that I have now, I wouldn't change it for the world. But oh my Jeezies, like, I just cut the deck and got the 10 of Pentacles. Are you flipping kidding me? I guess this week is all about creating your legacy. No wonder they wanted us to use this deck. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, spirits. Okay. I'm going to leave this card out because I need to shuffle. But this is, so I did a Substack post about this. So if you're interested in reading about the astrology of it all, you can head to my Substack. I'm bringing back my weekly astrology forecasts, and I broke down the astrology in it. So I'm not going to really talk about the astrology in this video because I just want to really focus on the cards and like the message that Spirit wants to channel through me. But I do find it really fascinating at how, like, at least for what's even personally coming through for me, like, this is really all about getting you aligned with your legacy, with what your soul came here to do and the work that it wants to do to leave behind for generations to come, which I feel like is why the 10 of Pentacles is coming up right now, because there's this need to stop, like, so this is what's coming through. It's kind of like, you got to stop giving it to the man, right? You have to stop lining the billionaire's pockets. You have so much more power than you give yourself credit for. You are smarter than you're giving yourself credit for. You are more worthy than you're giving yourself credit for. You are more beautiful, more talented, more like smarter than you are giving yourself credit for. You have something that is definitely 3 of Pentacles, okay, collaborations, that kind of thing. There is something that you like came here to do, and now it's kind of like time to put your money where your mouth is, right? It's like the time for dreaming and wishing and hoping and praying that like Spirit's just gonna, like, I don't know, just deliver you a gift on your doorstep. I mean, I'm not saying that couldn't happen, but like, if you haven't done the work, you're not going to receive it, right? Like, it's like, oh God, Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups. It's kind of like, that's really interesting. You have to understand what your intuition is telling you, your divine feminine, honoring your soul, honoring the birth of creation, getting into flow. This is not about think. Yes, they told me if I post every single day, then I am going to get what I want. No, that's not it. That's the hustle culture that you need to break free from. that is what keeps you giving money to the billionaires instead of giving the money to yourself or your local businesses or like creating the new world order, right? And of course, if you're part of my visionary leaders, superstars, and those who identify with being the chosen ones, by the way, there's going to be a video about that coming up soon about the chosen ones, real versus fake, and how to tell the difference. Anyway, I digress. Let me rein this back in. It is going to be so vitally important to, I don't want to say get out of your head, but in a way, get out of your head and get into your soul, get into your sacral. I'm just seeing a lot of like, it's like that sacral, getting into the heart of the matter, really understanding what your soul really wants to do. Okay. Because it's not just work, 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 work. Like, it is not about just working. You also need to give yourself permission to rest. In your ideal life, you are not working 24/7, working yourself to the bone. So why are you doing that now? Yes, it takes effort and energy and like you need to do things to like build momentum, but it's like, instead of feeling like you have to do everything everywhere all at once, it's more so like Atomic Habits by James Clear, where you just need to like, today you post one video, or you finally get clear on the name of your new brand, or you finally go, you know what, I'm going to create this podcast. And so like, this is it, like, and you just start outlining it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still do those tiny little actions every single day, but they're not monumental. It's just one step at a time, right? So that's significant with the, so pay attention to your intuition and comment below. What is it that your intuition is telling you right now? What is your intuition telling you that you should do right now for this week? What is the main thing? The first thing that comes to your mind, drop it in the comments below. That's what you should be doing. Okay. What else? What else do we need to know? What do we need to do this week, Spirit? Okay. All right. What do we need to do? What do we need to do this week, Spirit? Okay. Ooh, the Six of Wands, victory! But it came out reversed, which was really interesting. And I don't actually usually read reversals. Like, all of the cards are actually like upright, but it came out reversed. I feel like I need to read in here for this. Hold on. Strange. Okay. All right. So here's what it says in the book. All right. So here's what it is. The goddess wanders in the forest with beautiful staves lighting her way, one adorned with a wreath of joy, victory, acknowledgement, and another in her grasp, guiding her way. Beside her walks a white elk with yellow roses on its back. It's a time to truly believe in your mission and keep moving forward. It is time to fully believe in your mission. This is why they wanted me to use this deck. You have to actually believe in what you're actually putting out there, right? It's not, if you don't believe in it, who else is going to, and who else is going to pay you? You have to believe in what you're selling, right? And like with passion and excitement and fervor. Okay, now that makes sense. Okay, thank you. We're going up. People see the work you are doing and want to follow suit. You are lighting a path by tapping into your intuition and bravery. Tapping into your intuition and bravery. I can't make this shit up. Okay. Allow yourself to feel the support of guides along the way. Abundance surrounds you. This is a card of victory, good news, acclaim, pride, recognition, satisfaction, and triumph. Ride on and believe in your mission. So, okay, TLDR, believe in your mission. Believe in what you do. What is the hill that you are willing to die on? Comment that in the comments, okay? Or journal that out, right? What is the hill that you are willing to die on? What do you stand for? Okay? That is what yeah. And then you just start saying that over and over. I stand for those who blah, blah, blah. I stand for the ones who got overlooked. I stand for the ones who have woken up. I stand for the chosen ones who have gone through hell and back and are now here to pave the way. I stand here, you know what I mean, for those who are ready to rise and become their most iconic selves for this lifetime so they can put their handprint in history and change the world for the better because we need this market change. That's low-key mine, but you get my point. Okay, what else? Mission. What is your mission? If you don't know, get a soul assessment from me at the in my Stan Store link. Freedom. Ooh, freedom came out. Freedom, freedom. Love that song. And the Two of Wands. Was there any other one that fell? I just have to make sure. Okay, no, those were the two that fell. I think there's one more. Hold on. One more. Yep. The Empress. Okay, this feels good. This feels good. This feels good. Ooh, with Chance and on the bottom. Okay, stop. And the Queen of Swords. So a lot of queen energy, a lot of divine feminine energy, a lot of like, yeah, a lot of just like really good divine feminine energy. Okay, so let's break this down. Freedom. Oh my God, there's a cheetah on here. Freedom. What does freedom mean to you? What does freedom mean to you? Drop that in the comments below or journal that. What does freedom mean to you? Does freedom mean that, again, you're working and slaving away so that one day you can take a break? Or is freedom really you being able to wake up every single day and say, oh my God, I'm so happy. I am so abundant. I can do whatever I want today. I can do whatever I want, wherever I want, with whomever I want, for however long I want. I am truly happy and free. What is that for you? Okay. Maybe you only have a 3-day work week. Maybe you only do the 5-hour work week. Maybe you only, I don't know. What does that look like for you? Maybe you don't work at all. Maybe it's always just about doing your passion project. What would that freedom look like? That's what I'm just getting. And then the Two of Wands, okay? The Two of Wands, prickly, afraid to make the wrong choice and getting pricked, getting thing. So here's how you'll know. That's how you'll know. Okay, so Two of Wands usually involves decisions, right? And you see these like cactuses on the back and then these pretty flowers. So it's sort of like you have like one path that you want to go on, but you also see cacti, like cactuses there, right? And it's sort of like freaking you out because you're like, I don't want to go where there's like no water and I'm going to get like, basically stabbed by all these cactuses, these cacti. Or I could do this like floral route, but I don't know where that's going to lead, right? Because it's so soft. And it's kind of about merging the two together. It's kind of about choosing the path that is, again, most aligned with your mission, okay, with the Six of Wands, and your intuition, okay, with the Queen of Cups. Again, because, all right, this is so cool. Oh my gosh, why am I getting hearing? I'm hearing in my head, Annie, like the sun will come out tomorrow, that song. So I think there's a bit of this. You have been through a really, 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 really rough period. I would even beg to say since like 2011, okay? And all of these lessons are wrapping up. You thought you knew what your purpose was, what your legacy was, like what you wanted to leave behind, right? With the 10 of Pentacles. But it just took a left turn, for lack of a better word. And you're like, well, I thought it was this. How come it's not that? And how come it's not this? And like, I tried that. And then how come it's not this? And like, how come I got into that situation or that partner like really effed me up? Or like, what about this? What about this? What about this? And so it just kind of like got you in your head. You kind of went into survival, flight or flight mode. You had to rewire your nervous system. Like you're just finally coming out of it and realizing that you were meant for more. And so now this is like the final layer of the test. It's almost like a final exam per se. And so this is where it's like, okay, now spirit is revealing to you the fact that as long as you follow your intuition and stay true to your mission, then as the building blocks of this like tower, you're going to get freedom where you're not going to have to choose, because what I'm hearing is with the Two of Wands, you're going to be able to have it all if you actually sit there and like make a choice and then be able to create the life of your dreams with the Empress. All right. So I feel like, because I feel like something is birthing for you, something's growing for you. Like as long as you keep on, again, steadily every single day, putting one foot in front of the other, like doing like one thing. It doesn't have to be a huge thing. It could just be like one thing. Then it's like you have a solid foundation on making your legacy. Like that's what I'm feeling. And then with these extra two cards of Chance and the Queen of Swords, it's like, this is so cute. Let me read Chance to you. Let me read Chance to you, because I feel like they're like, yes, you need to know. Okay. All right, Chance. All right. So Chance is the Wheel of Fortune, okay? But this is how it's being depicted in this deck, all right? Which I love. So here's what it says. This goddess teeters on the edge of land while a large wave builds in the background. An alligator snips at her heels, but a beautiful blossom buds from its back. In one hand, she holds a ball of light where she chooses to focus during this time of possible turmoil. In her other hand, she holds a sheet of darkness containing mysteries even the stars do not know. Yet in that same hand, she also holds a small flower, reminding us there is growth even in the darkest of days. Her dress is covered in hearts, suggesting to act through loving kindness through these difficult trials, tribulations, and times of triumph. Through all of this, flowers grow from her, reminding us that through chance and change there is growth. Her crown is adorned with flames, referencing elements of spirituality, creativity, and passion. This card reminds you of all the opportunities life has to offer. Life has its good and bad, but instead of thinking of them as opposing forces, consider how they work in contrast and offer lessons. See every opportunity as a way to engage with your power and path. Nothing is working against you, but sometimes blocks come to show us another way is possible. Be open to all the chances that life has to offer by not making fearful or shallow decisions, and remain open to the opportunities as they present themselves. Okay? So what I get from this, as I was reading that, I was getting the download. This is such a beautiful deck. I was just getting this download of like, look at how far you have come. Look at how far you have come. Like, especially since like 2011, like, good God. But like, even from like the beginning of this year, like Scorpio season, I kept on saying this on my TikToks, and like I did do a whole entire Substack on it too, where it was really about like how by the end of Scorpio season, you are going to be completely transformed. It's going to be intense. It's going to be a ride, but oh my God, you're going to come out the other side like the baddest bee that you have ever known, like in the best way possible. If you do the work. That's the asterisk, okay? This is kind of like wanting, so with this card in particular, it's like, take a look back at how far you have come, how all of maybe even these like hardships that you have been through actually taught you really valuable lessons that are going to be able to help you protect yourself, fortify your boundaries, improve your operating system, like solidify better policies for yourself so that you don't get effed over again in the future. Because as you begin to expand and grow and get fame and success and wealth and love, people are going to start to want to take advantage, right? And so you have to be discerning. You have to know how to discern. So sometimes that involves you taking a hot minute to say, okay, wait, I went through that. I know what a narcissist is. I know what love bombing looks like. I know what passive aggressiveness is. I know what fake love and light looks like and feels like and smells like. So like now you can like spot those red flags a million miles away and not have it disrupt your flow as it used to, because you're not needing their validation anymore. You're not needing them to tell you that you're worthy or that you are loved, because you already know that inherently within you. You can tell yourself that. Your spirit team, like your soul, again, your intuition, right? And I think that's why, lastly, with the Queen of Swords, this feels very much, and here, I just want to show you the card. She's such a baddie, but it's like you're going to have a really good lock on your mentality. Like I'm hearing like it's going to be about really streamlining and improving your mindset so that your mindset is aligned with the bad bee that you know you are becoming, right? Um, because you have been dimming your light for so long just to make other people feel comfortable. And now it's the time to stop doing that. That's why, like, the people who are right for you will love how you talk, will love your directness, will love your light, will love your laugh, will love your weird, crazy way of explaining things or your interests or whatnot. Like, be weird. Like, Uranus is in Gemini right now. Like, just be you, like talk like you, like who cares, right? If someone disagrees, fine, that's fine. You don't have to be there for everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a TikTok video where I was talking about being a life raft. No, sorry. Don't be a life raft, be a lighthouse. And there's a massive difference, right? Because when you are a life raft, so many people jump on board in you, but there's a capacity, right? Otherwise you start to sink, right? And so think about how heavy it is and how hard you have to like push yourself in order to like basically row these people to shore if you're a life raft, versus if you're a lighthouse, you're standing on land. The waves can crash all around the rocks all they want. You're still up there and you're just, I'm here. I'm here. If you want to swim to me, this is home. This is land. It's so different and it's so empowering because you're so grounded. So again, you want to have a lighthouse mentality. So what would that look like for you, right? Like, oh, of course I deserve to rest after spending 5 hours working on said project. Oh, of course I get to like take time to relax and do something fun for myself. Oh, of course I get to, play, like infuse play into your business day so that it's not just a slog. Like, I don't know, like, but what is that for you, right? This is about changing your mentality of it and like seeing what is going to make you feel the way that you want to feel and like actually bring you that happiness and that joy and that freedom, okay, that is going to birth your Ten of Pentacles legacy, okay? So that is what is going to be your goal for the week, all right? You need to listen to your intuition, make your mission known, start to operate from a place of freedom, really be able to choose a path that is aligned with your mission, and then start to create it and put it out there. Because as long as you integrate the lessons that you've learned, you're going to have such a strong mental game about it. Nothing's going to shake you. And this abundance of wealth and success and happiness and fame, and I'm even hearing for some, a divine union. Don't quote me, but just keep the rose-colored goggles off, okay? Like, because there are some like, narcs still slurping around, smirking, sneaking around. But then this is going to come through and you're going to start to see a little bit of that positive reinforcement from the universe. And also if you did want to like ask, I guess we're not going to do this deck today, so we'll do it next week, I suppose. But Spirit is saying you can ask Spirit, universe, whatever you pray to, whatever your practice is, to be like, hey, can you give me some positive reinforcement so I know that I'm on the right track? Ask for that. And then maybe you do need a little bit of a pinch or like a little prick if you're veering off the wrong path or veering off a path that's not going to get you to where you want to go. And then you act accordingly. All right. So let me know if that's helpful. Tell me in the comments what resonated. Of course, like, subscribe, share with all of your friends. And I will see you all next week for next week's tarot energy forecast. I hope this helps. I love you. You've got this. Mwah!